Anybody online to play?
Give me some usernames. Where do I shop for clothes? DXL. It used to be called Big and Tall. Am I playing the campaign? No. I'm actually waiting to see if you guys want to play with me today, and we'll get a squad of 4 together. If everybody wants to play Battlefield and they got the PlayStation 5 version, hit me up with a you gotta send your in the Twitch chat. You need to put your username, and I'll add you. Did I say PS5? Black Ops 4 wasn't the last straw. The last straw was World War II. And it was mainly because of how frustrated I get. And, like, it was really the first Call of Duty I went in to try to stream full-time on. And, like, I get frustrated on Call of Duty. Really? Like, I don't feel like I deserve to lose that very last gunplay. I feel like I was on target before he was, and everything. That just firefight, homie. Yep. All the duty.
No matter what, a Lolcow is always going to be a Lolcow. They're always going to do the dumbest things for money, to pretty much claim to be the victim, to pretty much make a complete ass out of themselves. And what I mean by that is, we all know how DSP is, and I've been making a couple videos on them. But in this one, I'm not going to be covering DSP. I'm actually deciding I'm going to cover for this one, Wings of Redemption, because, well, he has been lately the past couple of times making a fool out of himself. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, let's just get right into the video, shall we? Oh, look, what a little surprise. Here's Wings playing once again COD. Has he improved, or he's still, being I wouldn't say a sub-average. He's an average COD player, but he complains too much.
Hold to toes.
Seems like you got a lot on your mind there, Wings. Shit, tell us what it is.
How you doing, player? Hey, Balzam. What's good, Junebug? You guys check that shit out on Twitter? Pay token.
As you can clearly see, he's paying attention to his chat, of course, saying, addressing the people that are coming in. But just like Phil, he's looking to see if anybody's sending him any money.
You kill this shit infinite torment. The only issue is I actually enjoy playing this game, and I don't give a fuck about like what people think about me anymore.
Are you sure about that?
And like we're now an hour in. The first donation we got was just like a second ago. Dude, like this game moves so fucking fast. I literally just died because my entire team died and I survived. Fuck boy, dog. Toucan Sam suck a toucan dick. Come on, dude. God, fucking spread out. I should not be getting shot down the middle here. I'm dropping pots now.
Wait, why?
Grabbing A twice, grabbing another flag earlier, not using your microphone.
I'm on controller.
I didn't say anything about your input. That's so fucking lame, dog.
Oh my god,
Dude, everywhere I look, I'm getting fucking shot.
Hey, absolute.
Come on, dude. Is nobody at Burger Town? Come on. Why would we go for B? We've lost.
Got mid by. Oh, word. Come on, man.
We had B and we had A and C with the chance to win, and then y'all went 5 deep on B.
Yo, Wings, you still dropping me?
Yes. If you're not gonna sit here and
For
talk,
what?
you're not gonna sit here and talk. You're just a random.
But I was fragging that game. I had 7 captured, you had 2.
Okay, I was actually playing defense.
You also bottle fragged.
I was also playing defense and using a battle rifle.
Okay, I'm an SMG. I'm still fragging.
It doesn't matter what kind of reflexes he has. The Sidewinder's is a fucking dick gun. Like you're
Yo,
gonna
Wings, you want
lose.
a 1v1 on the shipment?
No,
Why not?
there's no reason to. I got $10 in donations. They're not getting no 1v1.
Blackout. Tell them to donate 100 real quick.
I ain't got paid $50K for the Lolcow podcast.
I mean, Case in point right here. It may be a little old one, but it's still a goodie.
What's up, John Bono? Let's put that right there. I've been playing Doom 3, so like my sensitivity is probably whack as fuck right now.
That is a classic game. Even I still play that from time to time.
Alright, let's head back this way.
I will give Wing some credit. Unlike DSP, he's definitely more aware of his surroundings and is taking cover and peeking at the right moments.
You know, like it's creepy that woke is considered a considered like this thing that you don't want to be. You want to be asleep, right? Like why is that a thing? Like you realize the alternative of not being woke is being asleep, right? Like
the reason being is because people are trying to, what's the word looking for? Pledge allegiance to something. In some cases, religion. Other people, it could be love, whatever. So people are trying to fit into what they feel is rightfully them, and they'll blindly follow anybody for that.
let's move back this way.
Yeah, you got COD open. Let's check out the kill cam.
Look at the dude I get killed by, right? He sees me, lasers me. The guy standing on the other side of the truck doesn't shoot him.
As you can see, once again, he's complaining, which doesn't surprise me, but I will give him another little bit of credit here. At least he watches the kill cam, unlike Phil.
And he runs straight by him. He's so oblivious. I got killed by like a 2-year-old.
Well, you are playing multiplayer, and in this case, when it comes to COD, it's easy getting killed. You should, accept that part. This ain't Halo. Or Doom Eternal. Or should I say even regular Doom, that you can play the multiplayer.
What's up there? No, and he fell through the roof. Both of them did. Come on. The problem I have with like a lot of the anti-woke people is like the things that they're anti-woke about is just mean-spirited hatred.
So, in other words, let me get this straight. You don't like the woke people, and you don't like the people that are anti-woke. Then what do you do? Like, because you cannot have it both ways, Chief. You got to pick a side.
What are things people are anti-woke about? People being transgender, people of the same sex having marriage, basically desegregation. Like these are things that people are anti-woke about.
Here's my own 2 cents about that, ladies and gentlemen. Unless it's affecting your life, why worry about it? Live your life the way you want to, peacefully, not ruining somebody else's life, not harming or whatever. Live your life peacefully. Who cares if the other person wants to change their gender, or wants to believe a different religion, or wants to be a different, follow a different political party, okay? It don't matter, because at the end of the day, they're gonna live their life, and you live your life, and you'll be just fine.
Why do we have to be politically correct? Because, calling people derogatory names just doesn't help society.
To clarify, let me make something crystal clear since you want to talk about names. Names you shouldn't be calling somebody. For example, calling somebody the N-word, the hard R. Nobody should be called that. There's also a racial word to Hispanics that nobody should be called by. I'm not going to say. There's certain names you shouldn't call that person anyways. But a lot of the other stuff that grew up, which I won't mention, let's say again, the F word, and I don't mean the one where you say fuck, I mean the other one. And I'm not going to say it here. Back when I grew up, we only said to certain people or friends. We wouldn't say to somebody who was actually gay, because in a way, it would still be somewhat disrespectful. But we did it amongst each other as jokes.
Like, it's one thing to do one thing, it's another to do another.
Great shooting there, my man.
It's one of those maps where it's like,
That was funny.
How How does that guy stand in the middle of the fucking field and nobody shoot the shit out of him? If I stand there, I'm dead less than 3 seconds.
That's because this person's a much better player than you. Ever thought about that?
Less than 3 seconds, I would be dead. But he could stand there with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, you can. It's called get good.
People are talking about Christian values. Like, the funny thing is, like,
I be careful going on this rabbit hole, my man, because it can get real dicey real quick.
And one thing about the Bible Belt is, like, some of the churches I've been to, or like the church people I've been around, like one of like the topics of conversation that they'll have, like when they're like eating hot dogs or having a barbecue or something, is that the church is straying too far away from the core values. This is a dog whistle for, like, they want the church to be harder than like it used to be, where like they didn't accept anything outside of what's this given standard of Christian values.
Yeah, that's what they all say, but there's one thing they don't want to address. They like to keep a slippery slope. They always talk about how America is supposed to get back to the Bible and stuff, but did they forget of two things? Number one, doesn't the Bible also say, obey the laws of the lands of Caesar? And if I'm not mistaken, I believe in America, is it the Third Amendment, where you have separation of church and state? So yeah, again, this is a slippery slope to go down.
But the problem is those old hard ways is what's actually killing like church groups off in the vast majority. Because like 8-9 years ago, like 28% of the population was an atheist, like in the world. And I don't know what the number is now, but I guarantee it's higher than 28%. I feel like I meet more and more people that don't follow a religious like teaching versus that do, unless I'm in a certain amount of circles.
Because majority of them are getting tired being fed stuff that makes no sense. What I mean by that is they ask a question and the pastor gives them a question to the question they were asked, might not give the answer that they're looking for. And when they start looking for the answers on their own, they discover that some things are not what they thought.
When was the last day I went to church? Oh man, I'd have to ask Kelly about that one.
As for me, it's been a hot minute since I've been to church. It's because of my own reasons. I won't get into them, but again, everybody has a right to, they want to go to church or not, and what they ever want to believe.
Did he just not? Oh! Well, that's what I get.
Yeah, that's what you get, alright. Pay more attention to the game.
Attention to names. I thought it was getting gains because he killed me before. Apparently it wasn't. It's like all my deaths come from the MCW.
That's a bit of a DSP move you did there, but let's check the kill cam.
There's a Holger 26 at least.
Why didn't you let the kill cam play? Really, man?
No, I'm just saying, like our podcast is built in a certain way. If we can't feed into like the profit, like the project's probably gonna get dropped. Like as soon as Keem feels like there's no money in it and he drops it, the podcast is pretty much dead.
Doesn't like me. These are the thoughts that I had when I first went on the podcast. Like I knew Kyle, and I just assumed that
Did we have
Woody
you on?
hated me. Wings, I was like, he probably doesn't like me either. It's not nice guys.
No, those guys hate me, Harley. They love you.
No, I don't think that. Well, now it's different. Now the relationship's gone on for so long, but this is like, the first times I'm going on, this is like what? We're talking like 2012. YouTube's different.
Wow. Oh,
Only
yeah,
Use Me
totally.
Blade is like in tip-top shape. Like everything's just a completely different beast back then. And people wanted to be more badass, I felt. So I played up like I was a badass a lot. It was just an act. But that time on YouTube, I feel like a lot of people were like,
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. This podcast is close to being dead. It is incredibly dry. The only times it got a little interesting for me is when you was talking about a little bit of DSP and maybe a possibility going at Keem here and there, which we all know is a setup. But other than that, the podcast is super dry. I don't find it that interesting as much. Maybe for some they like it, but for me, it's kind of a snore fest. Great job there. You actually got him. Really? You're not gonna watch the kill cam to see how you screw that one up? Okay, DSP.
We're on our second editor. The first editor wanted too much money.
Oh, would you stop being a chicken going run up there? Thank you, Duty, for speeding that up. I was starting to get bored already. Not because of you, but because Wings is making this gameplay a little boring.
You big stupid jellyfish.
Twice? Twice?
Fuck!
Now imagine that's 3 times in a row. I would really be laughing.
Guys, nobody wants to deal with their fucking trolls. Like, I don't think you realize how bad.
Oh, so now you finally address your trolls. It took you this long, 9 minutes of the video. Really? I was wondering when you finally go talk, bring them up.
My life up, and not for the better.
Take a look at the kill cam and see what happened. Wings, pretty please. Such a pity.
Oh, I guarantee you Lolcow's not going to be a success.
Oh, really? So why you bother being on the podcast anyways if you know it's not going to be a success?
And I can tell you the exact reasons why Lolcow won't be a success.
Oh, please tell us. I'm looking forward to hearing this.
Tommy or Boogie ever help try to get guests. They don't reach out to try to get guests. They don't do anything half the time. Half the time they don't respond to text chat.
I mean, he's not lying, but at the same exact time, he's not doing anything to help it neither.
Only have the editor through January right now, so there's probably going to be 3 more episodes. And that's probably going to be it.
Maybe replace one of them. I don't know, let's say Tommy and put Rich in there. Then it might be a little more interesting.
And I understand why they do it.
I don't even need to look at the kill cam. You got double team there.
I haven't seen a dime from this shit yet. Like, we've been doing it for 3 months. We
See what I mean? Just like a Lolcow, always about money.
get a dime because all our money goes into the editor, or we lose sponsors or shit like that.
And I'd like to apologize it took me this long to get to this point, but our good buddy Wings took forever to finally get to what he wanted to talk about.
No, like I said, like what I think would help Lolcow Live right now, what would save it, is if Boogie and Tommy actually tried to help get guests.
You can do the same, Wings. What's holding you back? Are you that fearful of people cracking jokes on you, whatever? I thought you have thick skin on it. I mean, you should be doing the opposite and really help the podcast sell. It would really make Keem a lot more happy.
I haven't got a guest yet, but I've been trying. I've tried for Cobra, I've tried for Cyrax, you know. you know, I reached out to Harley, which I'm gonna give Harley credit more so for Keem, because he said he did it as a favor to Keem. Keem got Blade as well. But like, I don't know. It is what it is.
And there you have it, ladies and gents. The actual opinion of Wings of Redemption, how he feels about Lolcow podcasts. Again, if you know it's not going to, it's not going to be all that great, why'd you do it in the first place? You could have told Keem that, you know what, I ain't feeling this, I'm going to drop the podcast. You could just easily said that and stop wasting your time as well as Keem's time as well. And his money. But then again, you say you're not seeing a single dime off that.
I need Tommy to like sit back and let me host. But I also need a week in advance and what guest is going to be there.
Now that is an actual better idea, because I won't lie, Tommy as the host, he's hot garbage. I believe Wings would be much better. Have him be the host, drop Tommy, get in contact with Rich, and I believe the podcast would be a lot better than it is currently right now.
So I can do research, get questions, create a narrative. Like I just, the timeline we're on right now is just too quick for what we're trying to make.
Holy smokes, I can't believe I'm agreeing with Wings here, because he does do research, ladies and gentlemen. Say what you want about other things he may be an idiot about, but he does do his homework.
Like why is every match like this?
Why is that? Who knows? Could be a lot of things. Could be the internet. I mean, your internet. Could be the fact that the person is a better player. It's just a number of things. Why don't you just play the game?
Meaning that generally here's what happens. Like the time frame. Like we'll record on Wednesday. We'll upload it that night. Anything else that happens that day, we'll by Thursday afternoon we know if everything's good. We don't got to record anything else. Then we plan on a live stream, and it gets edited and goes up Sunday. This guy's coming back here. Oh, come on, dude! Like,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Ah, that time he actually watched the kill cam. Thank you.
the problem is we got no pulling power, man. Other than Keem, like you're asking, like, get the quartering, get Razorfist. The quartering hates Tommy. I don't know who Razorfist is, but I know the quartering fucking.
Wait, Jeremy hates Tommy? Somebody mentioned that in the comments below. I didn't know those two ever. Well, maybe it's a one-way beef with the quartering. I don't know, but I'll look into that.
So why would the quartering come on?
This is about your podcast?
Yeah.
Is there something going wrong with it, or?
No, it's falling apart.
You think so? Why?
Mixture of different things.
Again, I can't believe I'm about to give Wing some credit. He's actually being honest, and I can sure appreciate that.
But mainly money.
Oh, yeah. Money's always king.
I'm actually gonna do you a favor, Wings. You're probably not gonna watch this video, but if you do, just listen to me. Just go to Keem, talk to him, say, hey, listen, I'm not feeling this. This is not working out the way that I thought it was gonna be. So I tell you what, I'm gonna drop out. This is gonna be the last. This specific day will be the last I do the podcast. I'm gonna drop out and just do something else. You could easily tell him that, and I mean, Keem might get a little bit mad, but then he can understand, because I got a feeling that even he's believing that this is not working as he thought it would.
It's because of my trolls. Streamer.
You do realize that both Tommy and Bookie got trolls too, my man, so it's a mixture of a lot of things. They may take some part of it, but not the full chunk of it. They're just one slice of the pie.
I have sponsors, yeah. The reason I never have sponsors is because anytime I get a sponsor, they throw that age of consent clip out there and pretend like I'm this hardcore pedophile.
And And we're not going to continue into that part. I don't want the video to get into trouble. I might clip that part out. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about Wings of Redemption. I'm still going to keep a close eye on him too as well. But anyways, that'll be it for the video. Stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.